So, good evening, good evening, good evening. We're back again. We're going to talk about Granit Xhaka and Bernd Leno. Bernd Leno wants out. Who knew? Who would have thought it a year ago when top gooners and super fans were telling us he is the best keeper in the league and he is better than Emi Martinez? You mean he was just an upgrade on Petr Cech? Well, I'm an upgrade on Petr Cech. The geezer couldn't catch a cold, but we'll come to him in a minute. You lot all thought I was coming early as well when I typed in the chat. I do apologise, but the toilet break was needed. So yes, big up to all of you watching, man. Big Champions League night tonight. Leo Messi, the GOAT, is back again. Don't ever doubt Leo Messi, the greatest player of all time. I don't want to hear none of this about Ronaldo and anyone else. Messi is the greatest, and his goal, it was inevitable. As soon as he picked it up on halfway yesterday, I knew what was coming. He just knew he was going to duck inside, quick 1-2, and bosh. There's probably no better finisher in that position in world football. And the consistent way that he pings them in from there is just a joke. His left foot's insane, man. But yes, anyway, I'm not going to argue about Ronaldo and Messi. I know I'm right. Anyway, big up to Cole. Big up to everyone in the chat, man. Big up to all the regulars here as well. All the real ones. Neftali as well. Come on, my guy. Be excited. Yes, we're back. We're back. And Granit Xhaka is not back. Granit Xhaka has been ruled out for 3 months. Which, listen, as much as I don't rate Granit Xhaka, that's kind of mad. And anyone who was watching the watch along would know that as soon as I see it, I said, that's his ligament. So I knew it straight away. Knew it. Just the way the guy fell on him. I think it was Lucas Moura. It was actually a really weird tackle because it was the shot that Ramsdale saved and Partey went in on him, I think. And then he flipped and landed on Granit Xhaka, whose leg was actually planted on the floor. His foot was on the floor. Full body weight of Lucas Moura straight on the side of his leg, jarred his leg inside. Just knew with, 10, 11 stone, or whatever Lucas Moura weighs, falling straight on him. And just knew that was going to be a bad one. I wish him well. Listen, I don't want to see anyone be out for a long time with an injury. But the one thing I'll say here is he was apparently linked to Juve in January. That's not now going to happen. And we shall see what happens. Thomas Partey is going to be going to the AFCON. So as soon as he comes back, Thomas Partey's going. And I've seen everyone get very excited, which I get. Sambi Lokonga, oh, bring Charlie Patino in. Can these fans hear themselves? Like, genuinely, bring Charlie Patino in. Well done, mate. Yeah, let's just throw him in, yeah? Cool. I think everyone's forgotten that Mohamed Elneny still exists. And we all know that this manager doesn't do the logical thing of putting Sambi Lokonga in for every game. He will play Mohamed Elneny in a lot of these games over the next 3 months. And anyone who's doubting that, you've only got to have a look how many games this guy's played under Arteta. He played about 30 odd times last season. And he's under, he's got less than a year left on his contract. And we kept him when we had an offer from Turkey in the last days of the transfer window out there. And we kept him. We didn't take the offer. We kept him. He's still here. He's a massive part of this guy's squad, apparently. So, listen, the one thing I will always say about Elneny, big up the F1 podcast. The one thing I'll always say, and I've said it so many times on it, Mohamed Elneny is just an average footballer, but he knows he's an average footballer. He just keeps it simple. He gets the ball. He passes to someone better. He'll track back. He'll get stuck in. He'll give fouls away. He'll win fouls. That's about all he does. He can score the odd banger every now and again. But we do know that this guy is going to play games, so I wouldn't get overly hyped that that Sambi Lokonga or even this kid that nobody's ever watched play, apart from a couple of little clips doing the rounds on the internet, are going to come into the team, because that ain't happening. Like, I just don't see it happening one bit. Big up Dylan, he says, I like Patino and his quality, but 99% of these fans never watched him play. Exactly. Nobody has ever watched him play. Yeah, let's not pretend that they all have. And this is what I find funny about modern football, is because of the rise of the internet and getting clips really quickly, and journalists having access to training grounds that you couldn't necessarily have and get them clips out straight away 20 years ago. Now everyone's a footballing expert. Everyone's a youth team expert. Everyone's a women's team expert. Everyone's a every league in the world's players expert. Just chill. If the kid's any good, he'll get his chance. We'll see if he's any good. to expect him to be coming into a team that's at 10th in the table when this manager, well, I'd say he was under pressure. After beating Tottenham, he's got a free pass for the rest of the season now. So don't expect him sacked this season because he ain't going anywhere, regardless of results now. And yeah, that's about it. He's not going anywhere. Like, we could lose the next 4 games to who we got the next 4. We've got Brighton away, then we've got Villa at home, Palace at home, Leeds at home. You know, if we lose all 4 of them, he ain't getting sacked. So maybe he will throw Patino in. I don't know, because he's under no pressure whatsoever, regardless of results. We're the only club in world football that are not involved in a results-based business. It's just vibes. Real Madrid last night lost to a Moldovan team, FC Sharif, and they got booed and jeered off the pitch. They're sat top of the table, but they got booed and jeered off the pitch. I wonder if top Madristas have tweeted out that they're negative and toxic for booing them. I don't know, but that's the level we should be aspiring to be. You know, I was having some debate on Twitter last night. Like, people keep telling me that Arsenal Tottenham's the biggest rivalry. It's the big rival. Well, it ain't. It really ain't. They don't win anything. They don't compete for anything. They don't ever try to compete for anything. You know, Espanyol and Barcelona are in the same city. Rayo Vallecano and Real Madrid, that's their derby. That's their local derby. In fact, Espanyol to Barcelona is less distance than Arsenal and Tottenham. But ask any Barcelona fan if they care. They don't, because their biggest rival is Barcelona. Yes, they want to beat Espanyol, and it goes back to them thinking they're more Catalan than them and vice versa. And ours goes down to getting the votes back into the league, top league, and at the expense of Tottenham, and then boundaries and postcodes. Like, come on. The only reason this is a big thing is because Arsenal fans make it a big thing. We spend all season saying how crap they are, and then when we beat them, we go on like we've won the Champions League. They're irrelevant. They have always been irrelevant. They have always been crap. They will never win a title in my lifetime. They haven't in my lifetime already. And in 39 years I've been alive, they have won 5 trophies. We've won more FA Cups than that in my lifetime. So, you know, let's stop pretending that Spurs is the be-all and end-all and it's the biggest thing since sliced bread. If anything, we should be looking at Chelsea. Yeah, and I keep saying this and trying to explain this to people, and actually them understanding that is hard work. Like, genuinely, it's hard work. Because how can you be a rival with someone that loses all the time? Like, that makes no sense. Surely your rivals are the teams that are winning, right? So you want to rival them. You don't want to rival a team that loses all the time. You don't want to rival a team that don't win anything. If you ask Liverpool fans who their biggest rival is, they won't say Everton. Yes, they want to beat Everton. Yes, they're across Stanley Park from each other. You can see each other's stadiums from the other one. But when the season starts, the first fixture they look at is Man United. When have we got Man United? When have we got Man United? Then they'll go to Everton. You know, it's like football. I just find it hilarious at times. It really is funny. Like, yes, I want to beat them, but they're not our biggest rivals. Our biggest rivals should be Chelsea, yeah, and City and teams like that. That's how we should be looking at it. But the fact is, we've gone so far away from being good that we have lowered our standards to now see that lot that don't win anything as our main rival. Like, come on. Seriously, raise the bar, people. Big up to Lee Jiao. I will toast a suave to you, my friend. Thank you very much. Cheers, guys. I never want a player to be injured, but this might be a blessing in disguise. Might finally open Arteta's eyes to better options that we have. Well, it could be a blessing. It could be a disaster. It could go either way, couldn't it? Because Granit Xhaka is a limited footballer. You know, despite what all of his fans that are mathematicians and statisticians say, he is bang average. I don't need to see XG and XA and XT and SCA and XP and fucking any other crap that you want to throw out there. Like, just watch what he does on a football pitch, and he is more of a problem than he is a help. So, yeah, it could be a good thing that we have a Sambi Lokonga in there, or even a Patino, or even Maitland-Niles. Now, I see somebody today say, somebody said, it could be the making of Maitland-Niles. It could be a breakthrough for him. It could be a real big breakthrough for him. And somebody said, how many players do you know that have broke through at 24? Like, N'Golo Kante, mate. Like, come on, seriously. You can name loads. You can name loads. Jamie Vardy came through when he was like 28. Like, come on. Seriously, some people, man, it's funny. Like Maitland-Niles, I don't think he's good enough to play in midfield. I genuinely don't. I'd prefer to see him at right back. And this is where my worry is with this team going forward. Because it's all well and good saying now he's got his players, now he's got his players. We are literally a couple of injuries away from being in disaster mode again. And this is why I wanted us to go and do what was required this summer. You know, because we've gone and got Tomiyasu, who I think's our player of the month. I think he's been unbelievable. Yeah, I didn't know a great deal about him. I knew Tottenham wanted him. Never really seen him play, if I'm being completely honest. But he has been absolutely fantastic. But two things. We haven't played anyone of any note. The toughest game that we're going to have out of the 3 that we've won and Brighton is going to be Brighton. Yeah, let's have that right. Yes, he was up against Son, who's probably the best player he's going to come up against in them 4 games. But at the same time, it's not Son that started last season. This is a Son that looks lost. Yeah, and I know he scored and all of that, but him and Kane, that chemistry ain't there at the minute. They're so far off the boil, it's mad. But we are an injury of him away from going back to Callum Chambers at right back or Cedric at right back. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, if Gabriel gets injured, which he has done last season, and he was out for a while, we're now going with Pablo Mari again. And it's like, we're literally a couple of injuries away here from going back into the position we were in before we won 3 games of, oh my God, Pablo Mari and Rob Holding at centre-back, or Pablo Mari and Ben White. Yeah, Callum Chambers at right-back. Yeah, we're then going to go with Thomas Partey, who we know is very injury-prone as well. We've now got to wrap that geezer up in cotton wool, because if he now gets injured, yeah, which again is highly likely, Kieran Tierney's another one. You need to wrap him up in cotton wool. Maybe rotate with Tavares and keep them both like fit and raring to go, because if Tierney plays 10 games straight, we know he's going to get injured at some point in them 10 games. You know, it's happened consistently. So, you know, I like Tierney. I love him to bits. I think he's brilliant. But you can't rely on him to play a whole 38-game season, because it ain't going to happen. You know, and this is the worry. Like, I understand people want to get excited. I understand people want to get buzzing after the Tottenham game. Whoopee, well done, fantastic. But now let's look at it going forward logically. We haven't got a decent enough replacement for Gabriel, and we haven't got an adequate replacement for Tomiyasu at the moment, unless we drop Maitland-Niles in there, yeah, which this manager will do every now and again. Yeah, midfield, we haven't got anyone that can go in and do what Thomas Partey does. Yes, Lokonga can do bits, but he's still young and he's still going to make mistakes. Thomas Partey at the weekend was wicked. Brilliant performance from him. But, you know, then you've got to look at the forward line. You know, Martinelli ain't getting game time anymore. He ain't had, I think his last goal at the Emirates was 616 games ago or so, 616 days ago, 618 days, something like that. So it's like, you know, the manager obviously doesn't rate him. Nicola Pepe got sat down at the weekend for Saka and Smith Rowe. You know, so, you know, 2 young kids. This great 3 wins in a row, fantastic. Let's get another one, whatever, cool. Yeah, but let's not pretend that we're not a couple of injuries away. And we've already lost Granit Xhaka, one of his go-to men. And if we get a couple more out, we're doomed. Yeah, and we're back to square one again. Plus, not only that, we've got the African Cup of Nations. Thomas Partey, Pepe and Aubameyang are all going. So, you know, we've got to make sure we're well up that table by the time January comes. Otherwise, we're just going to go whoosh, straight back down again. Big up to Chaitanya, I think that says. Big up to you, my guy. Thank you. We have enough in midfield. Ainsley Maitland-Niles said El Neni. Party fitness for the season should be a bigger concern. Just touched on that. If things get serious, we can move White to CDM2. Yes, he has played CDM, hasn't he? He has played CDM before. So, I don't know. Maybe keep him away from defence and put him in CDM, because he's not been great, mate. I can't lie. I do not rate Ben White one bit. Lee Gunners pull up, mate. They took me everywhere. I just want to be with you. Mate, it's mad. That has actually been halfway around the world and back again, and it still ain't come here. So, yeah, big up to you, my guy. Thanks for the donations. Thanks for the donation. Man United is my rival. Do you support Liverpool? Is that Liverpool you support, mate? I think it is, isn't it? Is that Liverpool? I think it is. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I just look at it and like the rivalry thing, it just makes no sense. We got another one here. Look at this. Look at this. Well, I'll tell you what to do, Isaku. Come out of Facebook, come off of the video, and unfollow my page, mate. You will never ever see it again if you press block as well. Pretty simple. Do you know what? I want to read something to people, yeah, because this is exactly what this guy or gal is doing, and there's hundreds and thousands and millions of these people over the world. I just want to find it real quick. Right, there are all kinds of psychological theories about why lots of people choose to hate follow. They do it because it's easier to define themselves by what they are not than who they are. Or they do it because it fires up the dopamine centers in their brain. Or because bullying without any social consequence. Or because hate following offers a heady blend of tribalism, gossip, and self-righteousness and outrage. Which category do you fall into, Asaku? Which one are you, mate? Is it the dopamine release, or is it just you don't want to define yourself by agreeing with me? I don't know. But there's millions of people like that in the planet. They follow people just to hate on them. Like, wake up, mate. Smell the coffee. If you don't like it and you think I'm negative, do not leave your house, mate. It's a big, bad world out there. Don't think you're strong enough to make it, my friend. Seriously, man. But thanks for watching, though, because that'll boost the algorithm on Facebook. And we're monetized on Facebook as well. So thank you. Cheers, mate. Thank you very much. We got enough like El Neni. Come on, El Neni, the Egyptian prince, the real Egyptian prince. None of this Mohammed Salah. We got the proper Egyptian prince, baby. Oh, yes, El Neni's going to it as well, isn't he? I totally forgot. El Neni will be there. So we've got Partey, El Neni, Pepe, and Aubameyang all going AFCON. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't know how many games they will miss because I think there's an international break as well. But I don't know, man. I don't know. Lee won't play El Neni. He will play Odegaard and Smith Rowe as a number 8. Well, that could be kind of dangerous up against good midfields. So I don't know. He's got a big dilemma of what he's going to do because Granit Xhaka is his go-to guy, man. So it's going to be very interesting to see what he does against Brighton, and it'd be interesting to see how many of them players that started against Tottenham at the weekend now play again on Saturday. But we shall see, man. We'll see when the starting 11 comes out. Big up to Caps. I'm good, man. I'm good. I hope you're good. Hope you're good. And look, we've got another one here. We don't care. Thanks for watching, mate. Appreciate it. Thanks for the continued support. Oh, dear. When's the next Muppet Twitter episode coming out? Hopefully this week, mate. Hopefully this week. I'm going to pick a car up tomorrow for a week. There's a few places I want to go tomorrow. I've got the cleaner coming in the morning, then I've got to pick the car up at midday, then I've got to be in Fengarola for 2 o'clock. So it might be tomorrow. I don't know. It depends what else, because there might be a press conference tomorrow for the game on Saturday. If the press conference takes place, then obviously I'll be doing that. If, yeah, I'd imagine the press conference will be tomorrow because the game's Saturday. Friday, I'll be doing a preview. Saturday's the game. Sunday will be the podcast. Or I could do, yeah, Sunday be the podcast. Yeah, it might have to be next week, mate. It'll have to be next week unless I get time to do it earlier in the day. But I don't know. There's, like I said, rented the car for a week. So there's a load of places that I want to go. I want to, rather than sitting in my gaff for the last 2 weeks, chilling. And I am refreshed, I can't lie. I've literally done nothing in 2 weeks. So yeah, the next week, I'm going to be here, there and everywhere. And there's a place I want to go to in Ronda, which is about an hour away from here. Yeah, that looks wicked, man. It's a really nice place. I want to go there, and I want to go to Ben Havis as well. So that's not too far. It's about 15 minutes away. But yeah, there's some nice sights to see around there. So yeah, I'm going to be doing that. There's a couple of other places I want to go as well. So yeah, man. Big up to Reality Check. Thanks for your generous donation, my friend. Arsenal fans should remain real. Yes, I'm happy about our win, but that was probably the worst Spurs side I have seen in over a decade. Calm down. Exactly. There's a lot to choose from, to be fair, because they've been shit for the whole time. But this is what I'm saying. I get the hype about beating Tottenham because they're around the corner from us and we want to beat them. I get it. But like I said, I'll go back to the Barcelona and Real Madrid one. Real Madrid's neighbours are Rayo Vallecano. Yeah. Do they jump for joy when they beat them? No, they're like, oh, we do that every year, mate. Yeah, the Barcelona like have street parties when they beat Espanyol. No, they're just like, do it every year, mate. When it comes to El Clasico, that is the rivalry. And that is where we should be pushing the barrier up to, because it's in the gutter, man. It really is. Yes, I want to beat them. Yes, I'm happy we beat them. But we beat them every year. So like, why am I going to jump for joy around it? It's just standard. When I see the fixtures, oh, we're beating Spurs on that day. Every year. Like, come on, man. It's true, man. Yeah, come on. Well, these people are funny, man. Like, imagine sitting there following somebody just so you can keep, like, spamming their comment section with BS. Like, thanks, mate. All you're doing is boosting the algorithm to get me paid more. So thank you. The more people put comments in, the more it'll get pushed out to people that have never seen my channel before. Like, same with likes, dislikes, views. The amount of unique followers will be ridiculous, and that's on Facebook as well. So yeah, man, good luck to these people, man. If it makes them feel a little bit better about their own lives, good luck to them. Where is your Betis shirt? I will never wear a Betis shirt. I might contemplate getting a Sevilla shirt. I actually want to go to their stadium as well. Betis' stadium is falling down, but Sevilla stadium, I've walked around Betis on the outside of theirs and Sevilla. I want to go inside Sevilla's one though, but apparently the steps are like that. It's like a vertical drop. It's like if you walk down them too quick, you're literally doing a roly-poly all the way down it, mate. Yeah, because like from the outside, it looks tiny, and I think it holds about 50,000. So yeah, man, come on. Big up Troops Toenail. Some of these names, man. Big up to you, my guy. Come on, mad love as always. Mad love. Mad love. Big up to Eric as well, man. Hope you and the wife are well. I think it's only 3 games, and this is my point. It is only 3 games. I'll come to the Leno news in a second, but that's my point. It is only 3 games like that we've won. We've still got a minus goal difference. We've played 6 games and we sit 10th. Yeah, and this is what I find funny, because we sit there every season. And I said this on the show with Terry yesterday, Football Terrace. Big up to him. Go and subscribe if you ain't. That come Christmas, we will be sitting there and we won't be saying how many points off the top we are. It'll be we're X amount of points off 4th. That mentality has to change at this football club. Yeah, because 4th ain't... What's 4th? What is 4th? Oh, but you can get in the Champions League. You can get more better players because you've got more money to spend. It's more attractive. What a load of crap. Yeah, what a load of rubbish. Yeah, if you pay the going rate for a player, and sometimes you have to pay over the odds, like we did with Ben White, for example, you can get the player. Yeah, sometimes you have to pay over the odds. Yeah, and that makes no difference whether you're in the Champions League, Europa League, or Vauxhall Conference League. Like, it makes no difference. If you pay the money for a player, you're getting that player. That everyone's got a price. Harry Kane's was 150 mil. Jack Grealish's price was 100 mil. If we wanted to go and get Basuma, it would have been less than Ben White. I'm adamant of that. And sometimes the logic of just getting Champions League football is enough. That has been infested into this club by Arsene Wenger. Yeah, 4th ain't winning, mate. Yeah, it's 3rd loser. So when we sit there at Christmas and go, oh, yes, well, Liverpool are top. They're on 30 points clear of us. Nobody's going to do that because it don't sound good. But when they go, oh, well, Chelsea are third and Man United are 4th, and they're level on points, and we're only 8 points behind them. So if we win our next 4 and they drop some point, it's like ifs, buts, and maybes. I'm going to do a James Redmond now. I deal in abso-fucking-lutes, mate. Yeah, absolutes. Yeah, sick and tired of 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th. It is not a success. Yeah, and people are sitting and moan all the time. You're negative. Fucking snowflakes, man. Yeah, if that's negative, do not leave your house. Like, genuinely, do not leave your house. Everything. I've seen people on the internet, right, beating each other up over fuel. Like, is that negative? That's fucking dumb. Like, big bad world out there, and people are worrying about my opinions on my own channel on the internet. Weirdos. Big up to Stephen Feely, my guy, man. I hope you're doing well, buddy. Hope you're doing well, and should be home in the next week. Realistically, I've got the realistic view from the doctor. Maybe these doctors need to give their realistic view to all the Arteta in fans. Thanks for the support. Come on, my guy, man. Go and subscribe to S Feely TV right now. Go and subscribe, people. Thank you, man, and all the best to you, buddy. Winter Surfer, thank you, man. Appreciate that. Hi, mate. Great content. I'm a Chelsea fan and find you honestly very refreshing. Never let cowards bring you down. Too many people not actively listening. Bro, listen, people don't have to listen to what I got to say. Yeah, you don't have to click on my video. You don't have to follow me on Twitter or Facebook or Instagram. You don't have to reply if you see my posts. There are people actively just love to reply. Oh, let's just abuse him. Let's abuse him. The fact and reality is these bums are jealous, my friend. Yeah, that I'm doing this as a full-time job and I can work when I want. And they have not got the fucking nous, the confidence or the know-how to even attempt to try it themselves. And that's kind of sad, really. Like that's a damning indictment of society these days, that people are just scared and worried about what other people think. I couldn't give two fucks. Yeah, I grew up in the 80s and 90s, mate. Genuinely, social media is hilarious. Yeah, absolutely hilarious. I find it all hilarious, man. I really do. It's just jokes, absolutely jokes. Just watching people all have meltdowns over other people's opinions. It's like, mate, can you imagine going into work and having this like conversations in work? Like, it just wouldn't happen. But on the internet, oh yeah, it's cool. What we can do is we can all troll that person because we don't like his opinions on the football club and he's the worst fan. If I had £1 for every time somebody said you're the worst fan in the fan base, I would be on a yacht with Edu right now. It's like they've gone and surveyed all 70 million of our fans. Like, who's the worst fan? Like, do you know what I mean? It's funny, man. Big up to you, my guy. Big up to Abdi Ali as well. Lee, some of our fan base dropped the standards of our clubs. Exactly, man. Exactly. And that is exactly what it is. Big up to CJ Brunette. I'm off to Barcelona in 3 weeks. Any tips on where to go there? I've never been to Barcelona. Like, real talk. I've been everywhere in Spain apart from Barcelona. So I have no idea, mate, if I'm honest. Maybe go to the stadium. You would actually see some silverware. Some Champions League silverware. Oh, dear. Your loan to City is not working. It didn't last night, mate. It didn't last night. But Man City are slap them at their ground. Man City were poor last night. De Bruyne was lucky not to get a red as well. Anyway, we're going to come on to the Leno news. I'm going to read the quotes out from him. Oh dear, oh dear. How highly do you rate Gianfranco Sola? Oh dear, I love the internet. There's a clip doing the rounds, mate. Go and find it on Twitter. Or watch Terry's show from a couple of weeks ago. Pummel the likes, drop kick them, do what you want to do to them. In fact, let me get some lights on in here. Let me get some lights on. Let me turn these on. Let me plug them in. It would help, wouldn't it? Jesus Christ. It would help if I plugged the lights in. Smash the lights up, people. Come on. I should have done this before I went live, really, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Oh, dear. Oh, that's better. We've got a bit of light in here. It's not great, though, is it? It's like the sun's starting to go down, so it's kind of that musky, half sun, half shade. It's not great. Maybe I should close the curtains. I don't know. Big up to all the mods in the chat. Exactly. Come on. Real ones. Cleaning up the crap in the chat. Cleaning up all of that crap. Besides Messi, top 5 players you've seen. Bergkamp Henry. Ronaldinho. And I'm just trying to think who else I've seen that's mad. Just trying to think. I have to say CR7. Yeah, I'd have to say CR7, man. So yeah, I've seen all of them live, which is kind of cool. When I see Messi live as well, I've only seen him play once live. He weren't all that night. Xavi was unplayable, man. That was the night when Almunia got chipped by Zlatan. Zlatan scored a brace in that game, and then we brought Theo on. He scared the crap out of him. So yeah, there we go. Big up to Adrian Coombs on Facebook. Thanks for watching, mate. Our squad is very young, and the players are coming in. And the players that are coming in are showing they play for the badge. We need to get rid of a lot and bring more in. Tommy said he has joined because it's Arsenal. And this is the thing. Them players that have come in, like you just said, yeah, they've not been infested yet with this culture of this football club of like the Kolasinaks and the Xhakas yet. I'm sure if them players stay, then they will be. But yeah, we need to get rid of them. You're bang on, man. Bang on. Get rid of them types of players. And yeah, get some more in. Big up to Football Inc. Lee, I respect your honesty. Too many Arsenal fans are trying to convince themselves that Arsenal are back. Mate, they do it every season. You just got to laugh. You just got to laugh. They never learn. I don't know where they get their confidence from. Like, it's going to change. Like, you know, when we win a league, then let's all jump for joy that we beat Tottenham. Yeah, until then, it's irrelevant. Yeah, we beat them every year. What's it going to mean if we finish 8th this season? Nothing. Oh, well, at least we beat Tottenham. Who cares? Like, genuinely, come on. Anyway, let's get into this Leno news. I'll come back to them super chats in a sec. Bernd Leno is still awaiting a full explanation for Mikel Arteta having lost his status as Arsenal's first choice goalkeeper to summer signing Aaron Ramsdale. The German international began the campaign as the club's undisputed number one, but has been the highest profile casualty of a disastrous run, which saw Mikel Arteta's side lose their first 3 Premier League games, conceding 9 in the process. Ramsdale made his debut last month in the 6-0 Carabao Cup. This is what I find funny about modern day journalism, yeah? We know all of this crap, mate. So why have you just wasted 2 paragraphs? But I'm going to read it anyway, because this is what they do. And then they show a picture of Ramsdale with David Seaman. Yeah. And why don't you just write what he said? We don't need the whole backstory, mate, because anyone who is an Arsenal supporter will fucking know it. But there you go. Anyway, and he has replaced and he has retained his place ever since. Leno, meanwhile, featured in last week's League Cup victory over Wimbledon, but claims he hasn't been told why he lost his place to the under-21 international. Speaking to Bild, as quoted by Sport Witness, here we go, paragraph 4, we finally get the quotes. Leno said, "There is no clear reason why I was out, but it had nothing to do with my performance. He is the trainer, he decides, of course, and it is difficult for me." He then continued on. Well, I'm going to read what it says because it now wastes another 2 paragraphs. Ramsdale now looks set for an extended run in the side after an impressive display in the 3-1 win over Tottenham. Leno, who was linked with a move to Inter during the summer transfer window, maintains he is in no rush to make any knee-jerk decisions, but will assess his options come January if he remains out in the cold. He said, "London is very nice. Milan is not bad either." This is another Granit Xhaka one, isn't it? Oh, yes, Rome's very nice. Yeah, I bet it is, mate. Not bad either. And closer to my home of Stuttgart. Is that actually right? Is Milan closer to Stuttgart than London to Stuttgart? I'm not sure he's right on that. If only, but I'm not seriously thinking about that yet. I feel comfortable at Arsenal and in London. If only nothing changes in my situation by winter, I would have to think about things. What options do I have and how to continue? But I'm concentrating on my work in training. I can't commit to anything else at the moment. Right, so basically what he's saying is, give me my fucking shirt back or I'm leaving. Bye, mate. Can you close the door on the way out? Seriously, absolutely mad. These football clubs are funny, aren't they? They're absolutely hilarious. And these footballers, like, it's jokes, man. It's absolutely jokes. Let me come back to that super chat and we'll carry on. Where is it? There was another comment as well. Leno wants out. Yeah, exactly. It's funny. It's like, genuinely, I find it all hilarious. This is the same guy that our fans were bigging up, by the way, for 13 months until Ramsdale came in. Yeah, saying, "Oh, he's better than Emi Martinez. He is the best. He's one of the best keepers. He's one of the best shot stoppers." Reality check, mate. His job is to stop shots. How fucking hard is it? Yeah, then I see somebody today. There was a massive long fucking thread I see, and they were breaking down how good he is at shot stopping. Oh, his what was it? Point blank range saves are one of the best in Europe. Have you not watched him punch the ball into the net constantly at point blank range? Like, where do these people make this up? Where do they make it up from? It's mad. Is the bunny outfit out tonight? I don't know. I'll have to pre that one in a minute, mate. It's mad. It is actually insane. Big up to DVS as well. My guy, man. Hope you're good, buddy. Hope you're good. Big up, big up Leon. Leon. Just call me Leon. Liverpool fan. What do you think of Jones and prediction for Liverpool versus City? Very good player. Very, very good player. Being used properly by the manager, not just playing him every week in, week out until he burns him out. Prediction for Liverpool City. Is it at Anfield? Yeah, I think it is, isn't it? Draw. 1-1. Yeah, 1-1. 1-1. Who's your money on to win the Premier? Thank you for that, bud, as well. Appreciate it, man. Who's your money on to win the Premier League? I think Chelsea. Well, I hate it, but hate it as an Arsenal. I think City will win it, mate. I think City will win it. Big up to Amir as well. Lee, realistic candidates as our goalkeeper, number 2. I'd go and get Onana and make him fight it out with Ramsdale. Onana's quality, man. Proper player. Proper player. So, yeah, I'd go and do that. Leno needs to be sold. Big up, Matt. Hope you're good, Matt. And, yeah, listen, the thing for me with this goalkeeper is like when he's sitting there saying London's nice, but Milan's nice, that tells me there's already dialect there, and he was in like an Inter were interested in him. Yeah, Fabrizio has put out there today that Inter weren't interested in him, they're not interested in him, and their main target is Onana. Yeah, so I don't know. Listen, football can change very quickly. 3 weeks ago, we were bottom of the table. Yeah, not even that. 2.5 weeks ago, Tottenham were top. We're now above them. That's how quick football changes. But it depends, doesn't it? It depends what they're looking for. It depends what the overall package for the player is going to cost. And Inter are shafted financially. Yeah, they're in about £500 million debt. So if they go and sign Onana for next to nothing and then pay him 150 grand a week, that might work out more expensive than paying, I don't know, 10 million quid for Leno or 8 million quid for Leno and paying him 30 grand a week. I don't know. It depends on the length of contract, agent fees, transfer fees and all of that. You know, so I don't know, man. I genuinely don't know. Man said how much for Leno? 35. We'll be lucky to get 10. Like, genuinely. How long has he got left on his contract? Should we have a look? Have a look. I think he's only got 2 years, including this one. So let's have a look. Yeah, 2023, June 2023. So at the end of this season, he's got 1 year left. So in January, he'll have 18 months left. We ain't getting more than 15 million for him, mate. Yeah, he ain't worth more than that anyway. Just get rid, cut ties, see you later. You were never good enough. You just came in at the right time because Petr Cech was nearly scoring own goals, passing it around the back. So everyone was like, oh my God, Leno, what an upgrade. What an upgrade. And we sold our actual better goalkeeper to Villa for this guy. And now we've got Ramsdale in there. And because Leno's been so bad, and he has been bad, punching balls in the net, passing out crap. So now Ramsdale's come in, and it's exactly the same scenario as when Leno came in for Czech. It's like, oh my God, he's an upgrade. So it's like, that's why I'm just weighing it in. I'm just like, yo, I ain't making a full-on decision. I don't rate Ramsdale based off what I've seen, like at his previous clubs. In the 3 or 4 games he's played here, he's been top class. But I see Leno play 3 or 4 games top class when he came in as well. So yeah, we'll see where we're at in 6 months or 3 months or at Christmas or whatever. And we'll see how good Ramsdale is going forward because, you know, he's brilliant with his feet. By the looks of it, he looks chilled. He looks happy. But again, let's see if he's that chilled when Salah and Firmino and Mane are running at him. Do you know what I'm saying? It's a big difference to when you've got Harry Kane being a statue in the middle of the pitch and Son being their only outlet, really, you know? So, I don't know. I do like him so far for what I've seen, though. I can't lie. Onana's going to Inter. Well, apparently that's what they want. I don't know, man. I don't know. We'll see. When is the green screen making a return? Might do it this Saturday, mate. I might do it this Saturday. It's literally down here. I could literally just pull it up now. Just put it right up. I've got the lights set up. So, yeah, I'm going to play around with OBS and get the scores and all of that back as well. So, on the timer and everything. So, if I get time, it'll be this weekend. If not, I'll sort it during the international break. Hopefully, I'm going to get time this week. Maybe I could play about it later. Although Champions League's on it, I want to watch that. Yeah, maybe this week, man. Maybe this week. Everyone in the chat saying 15 million. Exactly. I'd say 15. Still a popular international keeper. He barely plays though for Germany. That's the problem, isn't it? If he was an established like number one, then yeah, maybe. Big up Algerian Gooners. Come on, baby, my guy. And Leno doesn't accept competition, so better we move him on and sell him in January. Great comment. And that's a big problem, and that just shows how arrogant this prick is. Yeah, that just shows how arrogant he is. As soon as a new goalkeeper comes in, he can't hack it. Yeah, it's like, what, not number one anymore? Oh, really? You don't want to fight for your place then? Off you trot, mate. Off you go. Sorry that I'm late to the stream. As late to the stream as a Xhaka tackle. Not a fan, but rather Arteta got sense rather than injury. Leno to be sold. Leave too long, it will be harder. Big up to you, Gillespie Road. Very true, man. Listen, I think we'd all rather that Arteta had sense than Xhaka getting a 3-month injury. Yeah, and Leno, he can jog on, mate. Like, honestly, I've never really rated him. Yeah, he makes some good saves. Everyone makes some good saves, you know. So, yeah, adios, amigos. Do a watch along for Chelsea. Nah, man, I'm chilling. I'm just going to watch it tonight, mate. I'm just going to watch it. I'm not going to bother streaming. I'm going to have an early night. I've got to get up early, man. The cleaner's coming at 9:30 my time. And I've got to go and collect a car at midday. So yeah, man. Yeah, Leno is very arrogant. Very arrogant. So is Xhaka, man. They're both arrogant. His third choice for the Germans. Keep smashing the likes up as well. There's 750 in the building here. Come on. Keep smashing these up. We ain't even got 250 likes yet. That's a disgrace. It's a disgrace. It's a disgrace. Let me check. I ain't missed any super chat. Obviously, you guys work hard for your money. Now, the pinned comment is the vlog channel. Make sure you go and subscribe to that as well if you haven't. Monetization, super chats. There we go. Let's make sure I've not missed anything here. Done. No, I've done them all. See, I'm on top of the game tonight. I am on top of it. Yes, I've done them all. And happy days. Lee, top 5 managers in the world. I'd say right now, Pep, Tuchel, Klopp, in that order. After that, I'm kind of struggling because the drop down for me after that is kind of big. It's kind of big. A lot of people to say Ten Hag, Nagelsmann and all of that. I'm not really sure. Yes, we're putting him in straight away. Yes, well said, my friend. Mancini. Yeah, setting records with Italy. So, yeah, you got to put him in. You got to stick him in, man. So, yeah, and I don't know, man. Maybe, well, listen, Conte, Zidane, they ain't really got jobs at the minute. So can you put them in there? They're not in work. I don't know. Simeone, yeah, how could I forget my boy Simeone? So, yeah, there's your 5, my guy. Arteta's definitely not making it, man. 100%. Hansi Flick, he's all right. Yeah, I do like Hansi Flick. Ancelotti's decent, although they lost last night to some pub side. Look at Jose. Oh, dear. Jose Mourinho saying Carlo. Come on. Right. I'm going to get myself out of here, people. All have a wonderful evening, whatever it is you're doing. I will not be back again tonight. I'll be back again tomorrow. And we will probably be doing a press conference reaction. Laurent Blanc. Nah, not for me. He's good, but he ain't. Nah, not in the top 5, man. Where was that comment as well about Jack Wilshere? There was a comment about Jack Wilshere has disappeared, saying Jack Wilshere to Arsenal ? No thanks. No thank you. I've seen people say as well today on that platform that begins with a T for twat about Alexis Sanchez is out of contract in the summer. No. I love Alexis. He's the best player we've had at that stadium. Consistently, Henry, Fabregas, they were coming towards their end of their careers at Arsenal. That guy was absolutely superb. So yeah, Alexis, love him. Did the drunk Alexis stream? You remember that? But no, I don't want him back. Don't want Wilshere back. I don't want Ramsey back. They are all part of the reason, apart from Alexis, that we're shit. Because Alexis pretty much dragged us through league games. Ramsey dragged us through a couple of cup finals, but yeah, not for me, man. Not for me. Not for me, mate. Anyway, I'm going to do 3 more. Hit the like button, people. Come on. 3 more comments and I'm going. Laurent Blanc is managing in Qatar. It shows his level. It shows he's all about the money as well, mate. Did you say Conte? Conte's not got a job, man. That's why I didn't pick him. Enjoy the beers. Thank you, man. I'm going to have a couple of beers. And then we're going to get ourselves out of here to sleep early night. And yeah, just chilling, man. Just had a chilled couple of weeks, if I'm honest. So yeah, there we go. This guy does this every time. You're a joker, man. Oh dear. One was missed. Which one was missed, man? I ain't missed no supers. I ain't missed any super chats, mate. None at all. I can see him on another screen. I ain't missed any. Oh, I did. Apologies, Dougie. Dougie, I take it all back. I am now a Muppet. Dougie, apologies, my guy. Muppet Suggestions, Chronicles of a Kuna podcast. Oh, dear. Big up to Harry. Doug, apologies, man. I genuinely didn't see it. I am now a Muppet. Maybe I should put myself on the next Muppet stream. Sorry, man. Sorry. Do you know what? There's another account that comes in here, and his name's Doug as well. That's why I said it, because it was like, no, this guy does this every time. Another guy, and he's got a green icon as well. So yeah, that's why I said it. It was like this guy, every time he comes in, he says, I've missed a super chat. I check, and he's never put one in. So no, sorry, man. Apologies for that, mate. Fucking hell. I'm going. Adios, amigos. Have a wonderful evening. Muppet syndrome is real, people. It is real. I have been infected with Muppet syndrome. Have a nice evening. All have a wicked evening, whatever it is you're doing. Probably watching Champions League football. And I'll be back again tomorrow. We're out of it. Laters. Thank you to everyone who stuck a like on it, put a comment in, super chat, and all of that. We're out of it.